Hey guys, so today I'm making a Ugandan delicacy called matoke binyebwa n'ennyama, which translates to green bananas, peanut stew and meat. It's not going to be the traditional way as such, but I'm going to try and do it as best as I can because I'm in the UK and I don't have everything that I need to hand. Anyway, I started off by peeling my bananas and boiling them to make the matoke. To make my peanut stew, I used onions, garlic and a teaspoon of tomato paste, which I added to very little oil. The reason I didn't add too much oil is because the peanut butter that I'm going to add has also got its own oil that will form. This is a whole fish that I got straight from Uganda, dried and smoked, but it's also very stiff and hard. So I added it to some boiling water to soften up, and as you can see, after a while, it started to soften and break easily. So I separated the bones from the flesh of the fish, and this is how it looked afterwards. Next, I added in a tablespoon of Roiko seasoning. If you're Ugandan, you know about Roiko, okay? Next, I added in my peanut butter, which I also got straight from Uganda, and I added in half a jar of that peanut butter. I then added in a bit of boiling water just because it was thick and I wanted it to have a bit of a smoother consistency. I added in some salt, and that's me adding in a handful of spinach. Next, I'm going to let that cook on a low heat for about 40 minutes and just look at the outcome of that, guys. So rich, so delicious and so tasty. Next, once my matoke was boiled and ready, I mushed it with a mashed potato masher. Again, guys, you wouldn't do this traditionally, but I don't have the banana leaves that I would have steamed them in, also called ndagala. So I'm using foil paper to mush that as best as I can, and I'm going to put it in the oven to try and steam that for about 40 minutes on a low heat. I mean, it came out okay, not the best, traditional way that it should come out, but it's soft enough and it's good to go. So I used some cling film to make it look presentable, and this is how it looked once I kind of made it into a round shape. And that's me plating up my peanut sauce on top of my matoke. I added in a little bit of rice just because, I wanted to eat that. And that's me plating up my lamb meat. Guys, this was so yummy.